was top all season. COVID hit. Prelim final. We won the prelim final. COVID hit. We didn't play for 8-9 weeks. We came back for the grand final. Okay, we're the best team by far. Like, the discrepancy between us and the next team was poles apart. Like, before COVID happened, I'm like, we play all the games. We're making the grand final. We're winning it. No, it wasn't like, maybe on their day they'll beat us. So anyway, 8 weeks off. Don't know what players coming back like. Don't know what their fitness level's going to be like. Don't know what the other teams' fitness is going to be like. What their mood's going to be like, etc., etc., etc. And that way, I recorded it. I hate it. I had it on Facebook, and accidentally, when Facebook brought it in, keep it or delete after 30 days. I didn't change it, and it was auto set to delete after 30 days. So anyway, down by 17. I don't know what was left on the clock, maybe 12 minutes. And we forced overtime. Nice black drink for Phoenix, because our colour was black, orange and white, as I need to wash the sheets. Definitely smell the chocolate and the coffee notes. We just chipped away. Heath. And I'm so, like, I get it. It's not professional basketball. It's domestic. Basketball. And so, Heath was magical that season, but magical that game. I coached him the following season, and then when players changed age groups, whatever, and he went up to under 23s, he stopped playing. But he was a magician. He had the best 1-2 step, slow pace, rondo, scoop layup or scoop pass. Brilliant player. And he had 3 steals. In a matter of whatever. I think he had 2 layups and an M1. And so we bring it back. Chit has an M1. Magical. And then near the very end of regulation, Ryan, I love it. Mason at a charge somewhere between that gap of all those steals. Alright. And then I call a timeout. I'm like, Ryan, you're camping, mate. You need, like, I don't care if you shoot a 3, but you're camping. You're just sitting there watching. You need to be moving. Come off a tall screen down low. Curl out the other side, receive. Then hit the 3. Next play. Curls off a big. Goes to the left-hand side on court 2 at Knox. Grabs the ball. Hits the 3. Splash. Bang. Then he ends up having an M1. And we end up going into overtime. And Christian wasn't designed. We had a sideline play. And I had Chit coming up. I had Chit passing to a post to come in and receive, give and go for a drive. They knew they covered that up. So instead, pass a Christian, he just threw up a Hail Mary on the buzzer. Our foul line extended and it went in. Boys. Oh, you can't get better than that. 17 down in a grand final, win in overtime. I've won many of grand finals as a coach. And I don't know, that was pretty special. Now, head retention. I've been speaking nonsense for the last 5-6 minutes. Head retention has been there the entire time, hasn't it? So, we'll have a bit of a sniff. Wow. I'm getting a lot of coffee notes on the aroma, but I'm not, I feel like that head is a barrier. I feel like that head is a barrier to the chocolateness of this beer. So this is a black diamond, the old black diamond from Jindabyne. Pelican like mouth. Cheers. Factory reset. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is fitting. This is fitting for this class. I knew it'd be good. But this is down 17. Down 17 with 12 minutes to go. Good. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, the aroma, you get the coffee. Then in the taste, you get the coffee and the chocolate. It's not milk chocolate. It's not milk chocolate. It is dark bitter chocolate. But that dark bitter chocolate sort of I wouldn't say clashes or complements or I don't know, I need to find a new word. It's sort of the chocolate notes are there, and then that coffee element, the espresso coffee element to the beer sort of takes a hold and just says, nah, you're not the number one show. And sort of finishes in a subtle sort of so think of like an espresso, but like, because it's carbonated, maybe like a cold brew in a what are they called? Soda stream. Ooh, that is delicious. That is delicious. So, I read off the back. On the mountain, a black diamond run is the most challenging to conquer. This can be the same. This can is in a bottle. Anyway, it's probably in a bottle, and they put it. It was probably in a can, and they probably put it in a bottle. But anyway, I digress. This can be the same for beer. Oh, sorry, this can. Disregard what I said. I'm an idiot. This can be the same for beer drinkers enjoying black beer, but when the cooler weather sets in, it's a perfect time to warm up with something darker and enjoy what black beers are about. The old black is brewed in the style of the Schwash beer, otherwise known as a black Pilsner. Well, what I said was a black lager, but Pilsner lager, same diff. Full of flavour, clean, smooth, making it easy drinking. Give it a go. It's always tempting to test your limits. Is this the best beer of 2024 so far? It's close. It's close. Something that I don't, or that didn't fully appreciate at the time because it's gone through some personal issues, was my last grand final as a coach. It was a really, really tough season. I had Alex, who was injured from the season before, who didn't play. I had Alex, who played the season before, who was my best player, easily my best player. You know, he was never going to be someone who was going to score you 30 points, but he was always going to give you 10, probably 8 rebounds, 2 blocks, 3 steals, 4 assists, always going in a lane, always going in a lane, always going in a lane. He was beautiful. He was just a beautiful player to watch. So he got injured the previous season. Never saw him again. So if you've seen this, mate, like, I can't thank you enough for what I got to experience coaching, because you were an absolute legend. One of the best players I've ever had the pleasure of coaching with. And then you had Jimmy, that went into the army. So 3-4 games in, he went to the army. And we had another significant injury, but I can't remember. Anyway, so because of all that drama, we play an A grade in grading, and it doesn't work out. We win 1 game, I think, in grading, and the team that we beat came down with us day reserve. We still didn't have it easy. We're always having either 5 rock up to games or 4 rock up to games because of our numbers. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just the way it was. And the last 3 games, this glass might even be from that season. Can't remember. It's either this one, or another glass was for the down by 17. Anyway, I digress. So 3 games to go. 3 games to go. And 3 games to go, that 3rd game before finals. Like, if we don't win this, there's no chance. There is zero. There is like absolute 0 chance if we lose this. We're not making it. We had to win all 3. Anyway, we're playing. And Jack, old Jackie boy, probably one of the best perimeter defending players, defending guards I had the pleasure of coaching. And got called for 2 really dodgy fouls. Then he got called for a running foul, which was. I won't deny that. Won't deny that foul. So he starts the second half with 3. I've got no subs, so just have to play it as a lie. So he's got 3 fouls. About 2-3 minutes in, he's straight up and down. Like, I've never seen a man more straight up and down. Not moving laterally. So not like, and if you move laterally and a player barges in, it's still a charge. Anyway, so he's moving just back, right? Cops a big shoulder, big shoulder in the chest. Block. So that's his 4th. I'm just like, okay. Keep it cool. Can't get a check. The game's close. We're up. I think we're up by like 5 or 6 points at that stage. I'm like, I just gotta play it. Just gotta play it as it is. Can't do anything about it. About 2 minutes later, he's straight up and down. Player, pump fakes. Jack just straight up and down. Goes up. There is no contact to arm, hand, and ball. No contact to body. None. Like zero. There was nothing. There was 0 contact. 5th foul. He comes off. 8 minutes to go. We're up by 6 with 8 minutes to go. It's like, the season's right, and we got to play. We got to play the rest of this game with 4 players. We have to. It's like we have to play with 4 players. Anyway, we found a way to win. And it wasn't easy. We're up by 2. They had last possession. They fumbled it, turned over. Ball got spilled out. We ended up scoring like on the buzzer. We ended up winning by 4. Anyway, so the last game we played was against Saints, and they were sitting 5th. Top 4 go to finals. So we ended up beating Saints. We made the final. When we got to the finals, it was like, okay, no game means shit. No game means. Look at the head retention. look at the head retention. I've been yammering on, and the head's still there. So anyway, who do we play? Do we play Cougars first up? Or do we play Wanturna? Nah, we played Wanturna. So there was 2 Wanturna teams in the finals and a Cougars. Played one of the Wanturna teams first up. We beat them. Easy. Bang. Come up against Cougars in the prelim. We finished 4th. There's no second chance, no nothing. You just win or go home. That's it. And so, win the first game, then play Cougars. I don't know. Cougars were just coached that game wrong. I don't know. It's like that. It's like that they were taught to just go for the man. And Sammy boy, he had 3 fouls, and he was always in foul trouble all season. When you have 5 most games, if you've got a player that's always in foul trouble, hectic coach, hectic. So anyway, he fouls. He's got 3 fouls at half time. And I just said in half time, I didn't say anything. There was nothing to say about our game plan because it was working. It wasn't about how we need to play better defensively because that was working. It was like, Sam, if you foul anymore, we're done. So you got to work out a way not to foul, and we'll be all right. And of course, I don't think he got a foul for the rest of the game, which was surprising. And so they, of course, had lots of fouls. They had 2 players fouled off. They had a team of like 9, I think, so the foul outs didn't really do anything other than just take away some of their players. And we're down by 3. Call the timeout. Bring the boys in. Set up a bit of a set play. I won't tell you exactly how I did it, because if I ever coach again, don't give a shit. I don't want people to know. Anyway, so I set up a play where Ashton is a receiver. Not saying where he comes from or whatever he does, but he's a receiver. He received the ball. I'm like, in the timeout, I'm like, we're going to get you a good look from 3-point line. Have it. And if we lose, we lose. If you hit it, we win. If you don't, we live and die by that. Anyway, he catches it on the opposite wing. And I can like photographic memory, I can still see it. So he catches it on the opposite wing, and through that play, the player bites on the scenario and tries to contest the shot. So what does Ashton do? He just puts it on the ground, takes 2 dribbles, does a little bit of layup, draws the game, and go into overtime. We go into overtime, and then Sam turned into Super Saiyan. Oh, that and one. I still remember that on the right hand side. He drives it, and he ends up getting clobbered, and he throws it up as he gets clobbered, and it just goes bang off the top and in, and one. I think he's got like 24, 25 points that game. Anyway, so we made the grand final. Against Montana, and I think we're winning for most of the game. And it wasn't probably until the last couple of minutes where, that was it. That was game over. But Knox Basketball Premiers, this was either 17 points down or that challenging run with 5 players qualified for finals and always been in foul trouble. So it's obviously only a few days into it's only into a few days into 2024, but drinkability's high. Probably give the drinkability a 9 out of 10. In terms of rating, just got something. It's got something about it. No hesitation. I'm going to give this a 6. This is the first 6 given in 2024, so this will be in the running. That'll be in the running for the best beer of 2024. Now, I got this in 2023, so it's not necessarily a 2024 beer or made beer in 2024. But if I've never tasted a beer before, and I have it in 2024, it's in the ranking. It's in the running. Anyway, that's a 9 out of 10 drinkability. It's a 6 out of 5 in rating. And happy days. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. So, coffee, chocolate, sort of like roasted nuts, like on a fire, like roasted nuts on a fire, like a campfire.